Hi, I'm Greg Hill, running for U.S. Congress. Welcome to another Coffee with Greg. Today we're in Sugar Land at Cocoa Crepes. I cannot wait to dig into this. Look at the size of this crepe. It's ginormous. But before I get into that, we're going to talk about healthcare today. Thanks for being with us. Okay, last week we spoke about the national debt, and a question arose from there about healthcare. I've always said that I believe we should have localized medicine, not socialized medicine. I serve on the advisory board for Memorial Hermann Health Center with respect to 2 hospitals in the district. One thing that Memorial Hermann has done on their own dime is they have provided 10 local health clinics to service 4 school districts throughout our region. And these are low-income based families that wouldn't otherwise have insurance. And it's an outcome-based approach. And they've seen that through preventative care, education, that they actually are able to treat these kids, keep them out of the ER for non-ER reasons, and truancy rates are going down and GPAs are going up. So we need to move away from this current model. The current model here in the United States of America is a fee-for-service approach. So the doctors push a pill, they order an X-ray or an MRI, or they refer you to a specialist. And each time they do so, there is a fee that comes along with it. And that's the reason why you're billed once and you might be billed again and you receive bills in the mail. So it's a fragmented approach to billing. And also it's driven based on what's pushed out. So we need to move from a fee for service to a value-based approach where you actually have customized healthcare. It tracks the patient. It's based on the health of that individual, keeping them out of the ER. It's following up on the patient to ensure that their health is being provided for, and that is how they get paid. These are plans that have been implemented and they're working. And finally, you all know that the cost of prescription medicine is just going through the roof. So what we need to do, and actually this value-based approach will help in that regard. It will drive down the cost of medicine because now you're not going to have a fee-for-service based system. But what we need to do also is we need to clear the backlog currently for these applications for generic medicines currently with the FDA, and let's get those out into the marketplace. And that relates to generic brands as well as biosimilars. Let's get them out into the marketplace to stimulate the economy as it relates to a free market approach, and then also to bring and drive drug pricing down. There are several medicines over in Europe, the same medicines we have here, that are 10 times less than maybe the cost of a pill here. So there's been some discussion about price fixing and making our average cost of prescription medicine be the same as the average over in Europe. But I don't think that price fixing is the best approach. I think a free market approach is the best approach. And we do that by, again, clearing up the backlog, opening it up for generics and biosimilars, and let's get those into the marketplace to help drive down the price of prescription medicine. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, tell me what's important to you because it's important to me. Email your questions at coffee@greghill.com, and we'll see you next week. Thanks so much.